Arthel?
Well, Eric, there are new questions about the Border Patrol's treatment of migrant children after a 7-year-old Guatemalan girl died while she was in immigration custody. Jackie Heinrich joins us now with more. Jackie?
Arthel, there are questions over whether Border Patrol gave that little girl any food or water during the 8.5 hours she was held in Antelope Wells, New Mexico, all before a bus brought her to a processing center an hour and a half away. By the time she arrived there, she was not breathing. The little girl's been identified as 7-year-old Jacqueline Calmaquin from Guatemala. She and her father were detained with more than 160 others in a remote stretch of desert before being bused in groups to Lordsburg. When she was first detained at Antelope Wells, Border Patrol didn't note any illness, and her father signed a waiver saying she was in good health. Less than 48 hours after, she died of septic shock, dehydration, and fever at a hospital in El Paso, Texas. Agents called for a medical helicopter to get her there after she arrived at the Lordsburg facility unresponsive. She had to be revived twice. Homeland Security says it's tragic, but it shows the dangers of illegal border crossing.
What happened here was they were about 90 miles away from where we could process them. They came in such a large crowd that it took our Border Patrol folks a couple times to get them all. We gave immediate care.
Meanwhile, congressional Democrats are calling for a full investigation into the death, saying it raises significant questions about how children are treated at Border Patrol facilities. They sent a letter to the acting inspector general asking questions over whether she was given any food or water and why Congress was first made aware of the death from media reports, not from Border Patrol. In the Senate, similar outrage. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer tweeting, "A 7-year-old girl should not be dying of dehydration and shock in Customs and Border Protection custody. Secretary Nielsen and DHS Gov must be held accountable for Jacqueline Amay Rosemary Calmaquin's death." The girl's father is at Annunciation House. It's a transitional housing facility in El Paso, and he issued a statement just moments ago calling for an investigation into the death and saying he had given his daughter food and water during their journey, and she had not been crossing the desert for several days, as some media has been reporting. Arthel.
Jackie Heinrich, thank you.
Thanks.